Our Storm Tracker weather team is closely following the most serious blast of winter weather we've seen in weeks. Many of us will likely wake up to cold and a car covered in snow. But how long should you warm up your car before driving off? MTN forecaster Asia Ray explores that question in WeatherWise.
Here's the debate. Do you warm up your car? And how long do you keep it running before driving off?
It depends on the temperature, but usually at least 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure that your defrost systems are putting out good warm air.
Scott McLean owns AA Transmission in Helena. He has over 30 years of experience working on vehicles. He says both newer and older vehicles should be warmed up.
All vehicles warm up with what's called a thermostat, and your thermostat is set to be able to be closed until the coolant is warmed up enough. Then it opens up the thermostat, then it runs through the system.
Scott says if you just warm your engine up,
you haven't actually warmed up your differentials or your transfer cases. So even after doing that, it's a very good idea to, at least when you start leaving, go slow for a couple blocks.
According to an article published last year in Popular Mechanics, this might be especially true for older cars that still have carbureted engines. But car manufacturers and U.S. Department of Energy say most modern vehicles only need around 30 seconds of idle time before driving off. They add that engines warm up faster if you are driving, and that extended idle wastes gas and pollutes the environment. McLean says there are other factors at play, including
clean your hood off, because the second that cold snow hits your windshield, it's going to instantly fog up again. So you start heading down the road, you get 20 miles an hour, it kicks all that snow, then you can't see.
Scott says if your engine oil isn't warm enough,
you start turning more RPMs, your bearings are not lubricated enough in your engine per se, and it's also hard on transmission parts because you have inner workings and the fluid is not circulating correctly through those systems.
the decision to warm your car up before driving off is yours, but never leave your car unattended or unsecure. I'm weather forecaster Asia Ray, and now you're more WeatherWise.
The Department of Energy says you should also check the law where you live. In some states, you can face fines for unnecessary idling. In 2017, Montana State Code was amended to allow a person to leave their vehicle running unattended as long as it's secured from rolling into the road. All right, some good advice there. I myself am no good with cars. They are not my forte, so it's good we have the experts like Curtis and Asia to help us out with WeatherWise.
Yeah, cars rolling into the road, that's a bad thing.
I know that's bad. Even I know that.
Hey, we probably had our cars warming up here down in Townsend. Carrie Bentley sent this picture. Anywhere from 7 to 10 plus inches of snow in Townsend last night.